Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Happy to be with you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the 76ers. And for Indiana.
Well, Indiana's success last season was built around its defensive prowess, and they usually would set the tone at the start of the game. They were one of the best in the league at allowing the fewest first quarter points.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Harden left side. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. 0. And the 3 off target. And here's Indiana. Number 24, the finger roll finishes the button.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was stylish finish.
Here is Harden. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Shot off the pick, and that is good.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Number 24. It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
Off to a nice start here. They hit all 3 from the field.
He dishes it to Harden.
And, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Here is Harden. Shoots. That's good on the jump shot.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
For Indiana, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Number 7, guarded by Harden. Number 24, and it's blocked. Harden outside. Harris. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Going back to the Pacers once more, you knew they wanted to emphasize defense each game. Instead, they would always come out and get right in the offensive player's face to start the game.
And they allowed the fewest first quarter points of any team in the league last year, Kevin. That's a great way to kind of set the tempo, set the tone in a ball game. And the Pacers were able to establish that defense right away. Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Harden. 6 on the shot clock. 0. Again, Philadelphia.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is Harden. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Harden. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Indiana trailing here. Here's the screen. Jacks up a 3. That's good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Feeds it to Harris. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Boy, there were a bunch of problems for Philadelphia last season, and a lot of them stem from the inability to score. Problems on offense typically make it harder for you to defend effectively, but also make it tougher for you on the road, too.
The 76ers trail by 3. Number 22. Again, Philadelphia. And Clark, to the point you made about the 76ers, scoring was hard enough for them at home. But with 20,000 people booing you and playing on foreign rims, Steve, it got that much tougher for him away from Philadelphia.
Well, let's be honest, Kevin. The whole season went down the drain with Andrew Bynum's injury because the team was going to be built around him. And when you can't throw the ball into the low post and you've given up your athletes on the perimeter, now you have no identity. And I think that was the issue for Philly last year.
Now, here is Harden. There's the screen. Pass to Harris. Count the bucket.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Number 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
He feeds it to Harden. Harris setting the pick for Harden. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Trent. The Pacers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. 0. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Back to Harden. Left side, Harris. Number 22. Puts up the baby hook. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 4. Smith on the wing. And the three ball is good. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
1:24 left here in the first quarter. Dishes it to Stevenson. With the shot. And this is the go-ahead basket.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
And Philadelphia has possession. Number 21. Good on the baseline, Jay. 7 points in the game.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
There's a screen. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now the dish to Stevenson. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers leading by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Green outside. Good on the shot. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Number 3 makes no mistake on the open jump shot. From half court, no good. No scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
I agree, and great offense, too. A lot of three-point shots right from the beginning. This team seems to have the touch tonight.
Pacers trail by 4. Taylor with the ball. Now Green defending. Number 3. James, the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it. Guys, they have to get a hand in his face.
Kicks to Jordan. Cams the 12-footer. And the 76ers lead by 3. Indiana's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
And here are the 76ers now. Here's Milton. They get it back. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
So it's the Pacers now. 76ers getting the bucket. He kicks to Taylor. Let's go. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, stay pretty comfortable with.
Well, it's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
And here are the Pacers now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The three. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wide open. Taylor with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Number 30, defended by Taylor. The baseline jumper goes down. And the 76ers lead by 9. The Pacers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They need this one, and that one's good.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
They set the pick. Here's Milton. Jordan trying to free himself up. And he jams it with authority.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Indiana's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Number 9. Off target with his 3. The 76ers leading by 8. Jordan the screen. Fires the 3. Gets the bucket.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And the Pacers call time here.
You know, in order to win your division, you have to be able to win games against the rest of your conference, and that's exactly what Indiana did last season. A tough team in a tough division, and they gave no ground to other teams in the East.
Some changes for Philadelphia. From outside the arc, gets the bucket. He's got 6. And the Pacers, as you mentioned, Clark, very solid against the other teams in the East as they would cruise to a 31-20 record against the rest of the conference.
And really, that's because this team is built to handle anything that's thrown at them. Kevin, it's a big, strong, kind of old-school team. They'll pound you inside, they rebound, they protect the paint. There aren't a lot of matchups that seem to bother this team.
Harden's shot is good. Pacers trail by 10. Number 7. And comes the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it. I think it's fair to say that the top of the Eastern Conference has been getting tougher over the last few seasons. Unfortunately for the Sixers, they've headed the other direction. They've been going south, and part of why they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
And back to what you were saying, Clark, about Philadelphia going through a lot of roster changes last year. You're right, in a season where a lot of other teams in the East put it all together. Steve, bad timing for Philadelphia.
Yeah, bad timing. Roster changes and injuries, of course. I mean, the big trade for Bynum looked like it was going to be something that could help them get to the top of the East, but Bynum never played a single game for them. And so it's understandable why Philadelphia struggled.
And so it's Indiana with it. 76ers getting the win. And slammed in by Turner.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the score by Indiana. It's Harden with the drive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, guys, for the Pacers, it's been a slow and long climb from the Malice at the Palace back in '04. But now, with a terrific young team, fresh off a strong showing in the Eastern Conference Finals, we can finally say the Pacers are back, and they're going to be around for a while, contending for championships.
And he makes the first. And for the Pacers, ever since that unfortunate night in Detroit, the attendance in Indiana has sagged. They've been at the bottom half percentage-wise, Steve, for the last 9 years.
Well, it's time for the fans to come back, Kevin. This is an elite team. They've got really high character, good guys. Ticket prices are about 60% less than the league norm. One of the best arenas in the NBA, and hey, it's Indiana. I mean, this is a basketball state. Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Turner with a screen on Harden. Number 12. The shot is off, so Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the league, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Well, he's a really difficult cover because if he gets anywhere near the rim, he can finish. Great strength, the ability to convert in the lane. Boy, that's tough to defend.
And applies even if he has to absorb contact getting to the rim.
Pacers trail by 12. Zero. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I like that. Attack and create the contact.
Very nearly had an and one opportunity there. Good aggressive move.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers leading by 10. Number 22. Another three for Philadelphia.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Pacers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Zero. And that one's good. He's got 7.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Picked away. Number 24. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Now, here is Harden. He has 7.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
0. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And so here is Indiana. It's a 13-point game. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Turner. They wanted to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And then a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Here is Harden following the score by Indiana. There's the pick. Number 21, Turner covering. Lets it go from 11. Again, Philadelphia.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Back to Harden. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Harden's got 9.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers ahead, up by 15. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's time to break down the first half of action. I hope you're having a great Friday night so far. The 76ers are rolling early on. And offensively, just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. James Harden making his presence felt early. He's got 9 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. Not the same story, though, for the Pacers. Defensive rebounding, a big problem right now. They just can't control their own backboard. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Pacers trail by 15. They set the screen. Pass to Turner. Backing down. Number 24. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 12.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Back to Harden. Shot from the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And here are the Pacers now. Indiana moving the ball around. Like it's his. Can't hit. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Harris off the drive. There's the block. Tries to keep it alive. The second chance effort. Takes it off the glass. Harris has got 6.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 16. Number 7. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Harden outside. Throws off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set. He did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And so here is Indiana. 15-point game. There's a good screen. Number 7. And the Pacers check on 2 more.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harden right side. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
That free throw good from Harden. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Smith with a screen on Harden. And it's Turner off the drive. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will put it to the line. 3-point play chance here. The Pacers making a switch here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Turner. The 76ers leading by 13. Harden with it. 14 points for him. The shot is off.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Number 9. Shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. It's Harden with the drive. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 16 points.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And so it's Indiana with it. Down by 15. Had the space there, but it's offline. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. But can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Passes it to Turner. 5 to shoot. 0. He trades it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 9. The 76ers leading by 15. And there's the pass to Harden. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And the Pacers call time here.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the arm.
And the 76ers making a change here. Millsap with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
Six to shoot. The feed now to Stevenson. Number 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Pacers trail by 19. Number 9. Counting. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
One shot.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laying.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Number 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And so here is Philadelphia. Back to Millsap. Jackson on him from 12 feet out. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got his first 2 points. Pacers trail by 19. He dishes it to Stevenson. Left side Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. The 76ers leading by 17. Feeds to Harris. The 76ers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That's good from Harris. The 76ers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 18. He feeds it to Stevenson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Pacers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And that one falls for Stevenson. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Number 30 busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
And the Pacers with possession here. 17-point game. Dishes it to Turner. Number 88. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Green dishes to Harris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, number 3 takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. He's got 9.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Back to Green. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Jordan. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Turner takes the 3. And again, it's the Pacers for deep.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Harris. Fades. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, it's down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. 76ers lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. '76ers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Stolen away. Number 9. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
The 76ers leading. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 11. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Number 12. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
The 76ers leading by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The dish now to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. That's good. Here is Stevenson. Back to Turner. Pulls it up. Can't hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kicks to Green. Uncovered. And again, it's Philadelphia. Pacers trail by 12. He kicks to Stevenson. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Number 3. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
And the 76ers making a change here.
At the line for one.
The 76ers leading by 9. Back to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Harris. Shot clock at 6. And the shot falls short this time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Gets it to go.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Harden's shot is good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Pacers trail by 9. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Number 24. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Finger there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Green. Harden outside. This one for 3. Another miss by Harden.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
And so here is Indiana. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Where the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Now, here is Harden, and blocked. Number 24. Green with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Green. 22 points for James Harden.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Number 24, guarded by Harden. Number 7. And again, it's Indiana. Here is Harden. Timeout called the 76ers. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He said, "We are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there." We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Picks the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
Number 12. And again, it's Indiana. Here is Harden. Takes a time. And again, it's Philadelphia. Pacers trail by 6. Timeout called the Pacers.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Number 7. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Harden. Six to shoot. Number 21. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
What a play. The hoop plus the ball.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Pacers trail by 9. Number 24, guarded by Harris. Soft protection for pass. The 76ers leading by 7. Back to Harden. Baseline J out of the way. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 9. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. .141 left to play in the final quarter. Number 24. Shot is blocked. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now an 11-point 76ers lead. 1:21 left in the game. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The tray. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
The 76ers leading by 8. The pass to Harden. The 9-foot shot. Goes back up. And they're going to drop the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's going to be a great game. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
Indiana's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Philadelphia. They lead by 11. "36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Indiana moving it around. No good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah.